Welcome to a little bit of extra banter. We've got Gordon Mike Magee, who just joined us on the episode of Banter talking about David Beckham's debut and David Beckham's influence in the league. Gordo, I'm going to start with you and staying with the conversation about the Galaxy, where you had success. I know you want to bring up 2005 MLS Cup in 2014, but that's neither here nor there. Truth of the matter is this, though. Chicharito and the Galaxy have struggled. Yes, it's only 2 games in, and now the hiatus. What it stands out about the Galaxy struggles with Chicharito filling in for Zlatan?
Well, first of all, like you said, it's 2 games in. And the best thing that even when I left the Galaxy and they started having, like, huge success, which was awesome, as soon as I left, they started winning championships, right? The thing I always noticed was, like, they would start really slow, and I'd be like, yes, they're going to suck this year because I'm not on the team. And then, it just takes time. And they peaked when it really mattered. They peaked when, it was coming up to those winding months of the season. And that's really where you want to get hot going into the playoffs. So how you start is not, it's not important, obviously, but it takes stars, and it takes everybody. Anyone that's transferring into the MLS, it takes them time to readjust because, one, it's not as easy as you think. Even though these stars have played in the best leagues in the world, this is a different league. It's physical and it's tough, and the weather and travel and all those kinds of things. So it takes stars even time to readjust, and it takes teams to adjust how they're going to play with their stars. And I think that the most important thing about the good years of the Galaxy with the Landon and David and Robbie it was Bruce Arena. He deserves a lot of credit on how you treat your stars and how you get the team to kind of play around them and with them and get your stars to play with the team. That's the most important thing. So a lot is on the coach, on how he's.
I think Schelotto's got his hands full. I really do. Schelotto has his hands full because, like you said, Bruce Arena had to pull together those 3 stars along with Mike Magee. And Mike, I'm going to go to you on this because when you look at the way Schelotto's come into Major League Soccer, a lot of it was, well, I've got a 38-year-old Zlatan that scores 50-plus goals, so I've got to do whatever I can to maximize his ability. And yet, Chicharito is a completely different player. Do you think he can fill those shoes? Or do you think LA Galaxy are going to have to play a completely different way?
Well, they're going to have to play a different way for sure. The one aspect I think Chicharito is going to help a lot, and I think his work rate's going to be a lot higher. I think
good point.
Zlatan scored a ton of goals, but at times it's almost like you're playing down a man with him just because he takes a lot of plays off. Chicharito's going to find a way to get his goals. I think it's going to take some growing pains trying to figure it out. But I think now they're going to have 11 guys in the field that bust their butt. Chicharito, even though he's not scoring and the team looks a little soft right now, I think they're going to click. I think he's going to keep working, fighting. And, I think the greatest part about our groups with the Galaxy is we had everyone was fighting as hard as they could and scrapping and figured it out. Even when we started slow, we wanted to kill each other. We all wanted to win so bad. We'd have team meetings. We'd be yelling, fighting. So, I see a lot more of that in Chicharito than I do Zlatan. So I think they're going to figure it out. They brought Sasha Kljestan, who's a fighter. Sebastian Leggett wants to run. Jonathan Dos Santos loves to run. They got guys who are going to fight and scrap, and I think they're going to figure it out.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.